Morning. On Monday morning, a little bit of a frog in my throat. Um, yeah, Monday morning. Lots of people don't like Monday mornings. I don't either. I'm one of them. But what I think for me really is I get very sort of someone's walking past. I get very sort of anxious, or anxious, a bit dramatic, a bit concerned when you can't do everything you want to do, or you can't do everything you need to do. So certainly on Mondays, I don't do anything. There's obviously things I need to do because I'm a grown up and I work. So Mondays needs and projects are simple. Just lower your expectations on days like that. If you're feeling a little bit delicate or nervous or can't really be, haven't got the effort, or don't know where to get it from, lower your expectations, and then that way every day is a success, isn't it? So for today, for example, I'm actually in a good mood, so this is just an example because I'm feeling quite good. Today's aims might be check the animals are alright, get to work safely, do a day's work without any problems, and get home. You can't not be a success on days like that, can you? I mean, obviously you might have a car crash, or all your animals might spontaneously combust and the office might explode, but you can, if you set those as objectives for yourself, well then you can only really achieve them. And yes, the next stage is obviously thinking, well, that wasn't very challenging, how am I ever going to move forward if I just say, today's plan is to get dressed? Well, that's the level some people are at, isn't it? That's what some people are coping with, and that's what some things, sometimes that's what I've been coping with, doing the really simple things and classing them as successes. It's like I always find, well, I don't find it I used to find it funny, but I don't now because I can see the point of it. These diet magazines and diet people saying, just do your ironing, that's exercise. I suppose that's the same principle as me saying, just get up in the morning, that's a forward step. So I suppose if one of them is bollocks, i.e. you have to do your ironing anyway, so it's not really an exercise, well then I can hardly say just getting up is a success, because you have to get up in the morning anyway. So again, it's whatever works, isn't it? And certainly on Mondays, as I say, I don't sort of put myself under too much pressure, because that's it, isn't it? Put myself under too much pressure. There's no point. There's no one else who's putting you under pressure, are they? I've only got to come to work. I've only got to do the thing that I've done for the last 30 years. I've only got to drive, which I've been doing for the last 35 years. There's no pressure whatsoever, is there? So dumb everything down a bit. Make things simpler for yourself, because there's no one there patting you on the back anyway. Your back patting has got to come from yourself, hasn't it? And if you're in the frame of mind where you don't feel good about yourself, or whatever success you have, it'll never be enough, well then just do it. Just do what you've got to do. And as I say, on days like today, get up, come to work, go home. There's plenty of people who struggle to do that. So if you've managed to do that and you've actually achieved a day, good on you, well done. And certainly I never really look that far ahead because of that very reason. Because if I'm thinking, right, okay, in December I've got to do X, Y and Z, that's 3 months, 4 months worth of pressure there that you don't need. Obviously some things need planning. Some things need planning, but they don't need worrying about all the time. And as I've said before in things like this, the worst case scenario is never really as bad as you thought. So yeah, one day at a time. That's the way I treat it, because that way as well you get to notice things every day. If I'm looking forward to next weekend, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to fly by, and just think about how much you could miss. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. In a happy place though, in a happy place. Just see what happens. Don't set yourself any targets, because just be you. Have a good day and see you later.